If you would do so, we would be very appreciative. We've already got the pool close to about $327. Oh, almost a jump of what, $50 since we've last checked?
$50 coming in from the one who fights. Yeah, the one who fights says, okay, I'm gonna read the message. He says, "You're a legend, Aquaman, and let's go Kotal, but dang, I gotta root for Tweedy." Okay, so he's letting us know who he likes here this grand finals. Thank you for the $50 donation. That's going right to the players at the end of this. And you know what? He may have I don't know, how do I put this, donationally blessed Tweedy, and with this kind of start, he's nearly flawless like this man.
I'm wondering if it would have been a $70 donation, but 20 of it was spent to grease Turkey's palms a little bit. This is a rough looking set for him as we start off. This is Tweedy putting out the amount of damage that you would usually see from Kotal, but of course Tweedy has been very insistent throughout his competitive career with Geras on using that choke variation, and it's for that very reason.
Oh, and that was a sick range to do a forward one outside of the forward 3 range. The forward one of Kotal's gonna be the quicker of the two at a 9-frame startup, and these boys are pressing some buttons. And guys, this is grand finals. There's the vertical down 2 I was talking about earlier. It's first to 5. Winner taking home first place of the week, and that's 150 points. Second place gonna get 125 points. Those that have lost in the semifinals are getting 75, and those that lost in the first round tonight are getting 50. Everyone in the top 32 getting some points. And holy crap, some of these forward 1-2s of Turkey have been balls to the wall aggressive.
Yeah, doing what he can to keep himself alive. I'd also like to take a quick second to thank Turkey for the black and gold shout out. That's my whole little thing, you know. So I see it, Turkey. I appreciate it. But, you know, win while using it. It'd be better.
Oh.
As Tweedy, yeah, again, I mean, how many times have we seen that brutal tonight? That back throw. And I don't know if that should be a bigger indication of the fact that that is how Tweedy intends on ending most of his rounds, because we've seen the same brutal so many times. Might want to be something that competitors pay attention to, but even still, that strike throw mix is so intimidating. It's hard to take the risk.
And he's one of the few Gears players left that just enforces it still. You know, we saw a lot of Gearses in season 1 of, oh my goodness, that does a lot of damage. What was I saying? Oh, he's just murdering him.
It's anyway, you were saying that he's one of the few that actually enforces it?
Yeah, you know, loves using that strike throw to its full offensive extent. You know, a lot of Gearses that we see, or some of the other big Gearses that we see, kind of play just a complete different style where it's not going forward, it's going backward, right? Or playing the mid-range game and staying there looking for something to whiff punish, looking for something to react to. A lot of Gears players will play reactionary too and forget that they have, you know, looping throws in multiple directions and wonderful tools to back up that game plan. Geras can do anything in MK11. He really is a one-size-fits-all. And he's a threat anywhere on the screen.
I mean, they've nerfed him, but it's just how complete his toolkit is. He's never ever going to be nerfed down. I mean, especially now that, you know, we've reached towards the end of the game's lifespan. But you couldn't really nerf him in such a way that you'd make him a bad character without just changing his universal toolkit.
Exactly, and we've been saying it for such a long time. You can't nerf a godlike tool set, you know?
Yeah.
It's so hard, and it's why you see top tiers just stay top tier, because it's like, okay, but he still has a teleport.
Yeah, and then even on top of that, I mean, like, we're looking at specifically the variation that Tweedy likes to use, because he likes to play brave and make very strong reads and be able to cash out when he's correct. But even somebody like Gur, and the way that Gur just abuses clone and keeps himself plus in every exchange and can command grab you from essentially anywhere for corner carry, like, not only is his general toolkit very strong, but even his custom moves have a lot of utility. And
Gur's kind of the perfect person to talk about when it comes to showing that Geras can, you know, be a threat anywhere. Gur's mind is everywhere on the screen at once. Like, that's how you have to think, is you just have the ability to have something anywhere. At some point, oh, that was a scary time to have to guess a 1-1-50-50. He has to do it again. It's been clutch. Oh, no, Fitable could have killed. I know, I got that one's going to save him from what probably could have been a command grab that would have given him the lead with time running out. And Tweedy escapes with another one as he glides away on his Sand Nimbus.
Yeah, and I'm saying again, Mr. Aquaman, it's that flawless block on the 2-4. Had Tweedy, had Turkey been able to launch that, that could have been guaranteed into fatal blow for a round. I get that it's hard to react to, but competitors at this level, if they can build up the ability to do that consistently, they can really shut down that string.
Ooh, and that's a juicy optimal damage right there. Hooking him with the back 2-2. Even Kotal saying, praise the sun. That's a scary spot in this matchup because every time Geras is -7, he has to look out for reversal command grab.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and the jump over, but he's just not close enough. It's so rare seeing a Kotal jump on whiff. Yeah.
I thought he was going to get sucked. Wait.
I mean, listen, what kind of night are you having, you know?
Hey, it's a Sunday night.
I don't know if we're watching the same show, Mr. Algorithm. Oh, and the confirm into the fatal. Let's see how much this hit for. I don't think it's going to kill. Of course, you know, Kotal, the king of the 1050. But I think even with the scaling, most characters would have been saved from this.
And Kotal's no threat from this distance.
Yes.
he's no threat to Geras at that range. Unless he's got the cat, but Turkey just playing that, I think, conventional con cut command grab disc loadout right now. And he knows, I mean, he saw against Biohazard that what happens when you bring the cat to try to close the gap on Tweedy. He's ready for it. I think he phantom zoned a cat earlier.
And then the other problem for him too is that in a lot of other matchups, being in that situation would have been a very simple, listen, I'm just gonna sunlight and build up the resources that I can while I sit here and make the opponent deal with that. But he knows that if he goes for sunlight, that's easy sand trap for Tweedy. And even though Tweedy would take damage in that exchange, it would have been enough to kill before it would have been a problem.
2-0. This is the Season 3 champion going up against the Season 2 champion.
Yeah, and keep in mind too, very speedy 2-0 on top of that. So there's going to be half of the adjustments that need to be made by Turkey. You kind of just have to figure out what to do to Tweedy to almost slow him down. If you can at least change his pacing, it throws off a lot of his pressure. But that's, of course, easier said than done.
Yeah, I think he has the right variation because the variation that you want to bring this Kotal Khan depends on the Geras that you play. It's one of those matchups. Like, if you know you're fighting Ger, do you want something that's going to be able to close the gap? Do you want something, and that's also per Kotal player. Turkey doesn't use the air cat, but someone like Aztec has a really good success rate against Geras's because he uses that particular tool that has some secret sauce to it, and like vice versa. So I know Turkey just likes this kind of solid style, just this, and then sometimes he'll swap out the launcher for the of course increased damage. But you cannot summon totems consistently against Geras. You simply can't. You're just gonna get sand trapped every single time, and then you're getting your neck cracked.
Yeah, and it's one of those problems for Turkey is that he's very, very set into his variations, and it wins him matchups. And in situations like this, it can become a problem because even though he can swap them out, he's not as akin to using what's not his base custom setup. And so he knows every single answer that he has with this setup, but in some situations where your tool is not the answer, it can cause problems.
Ooh, such a lot of challenges. I would like to see maybe a little more checks with the command grab on reversal, because Tweedy is just kind of going into his -7 consistently, and he's been in a lot of respect. Also, huge shout outs to the One Who Fights who just put in that donation, also becoming a member on YouTube. And oh my, that explosion didn't hit. Kotal's jump kick's a little broken.
Yes. Listen, Kotal has so many good like air tools. You would think for such a grounded character he would struggle a little bit for people who take to the skies, but
hey, that's a Bigfoot coming down.
Yeah, listen, I understand it.
Woo!
And again, and you know what? I was gonna say earlier, but I wanted to wait and make sure that I wasn't gonna, sound better. I think one of the solutions to this matchup might just be that Turkey has to play as brave as Tweedy usually does.
Yeah, he just steamrolled him in a flawless victory. What a response. And there's a long way to the top tonight if you want to rock and roll. You need 5 wins in this match. And look at Kotal just glowing. Look at him looking radiant as ever.
Yeah, he's just reaching for that second dub.
And Kevin, can we talk about the elephant in the room? Turkey doesn't suck anymore, man.
No, but you know what? I don't think he feels like paying the $5 on PSN to really make people aware.
You get a free one every year, don't you?
Yeah, you would think for for how well he places in so many events and how much money he's probably made off of online tournaments, that he'd have a couple of schmeckles for a a PSN change. But Tweedy pulling out the Frost, this is going to be an interesting one. I would have to refer to you on this one because I'm not as familiar with how she operates in this matchup, or if she's even really a threat outside of just zoning.
Hey, like, I've never fought a Frost in my life. I have no clue.
Yeah, right. They're not. There was what, like 4 of them out there, and they don't play anymore.
Maybe.
So.
The only time I hate this matchup is when she brings the dive bomb, and Tweedy's not going to be playing that.
Yeah,
so
let's see.
I know that how he's going to probably approach this is just what Frost excels at. At that range, down 4 is going to stop a lot of forward 2. She's really good kind of at that range to try to bully or keep up with Kotal Khan's range. And in the corner, you just do Frost things.
I mean, listen, it's already looking pretty problematic for Turkey here. And again, as you said, the down 4 check, and this is where the bullying begins. Kotal has a lot of really strong neutral tools, but they do come at the cost of slow startup.
Yes.
And Frost's going to be able to contest with those, since her tools don't go as far, but they definitely come out a lot faster, and they go far enough.
Yeah, even there, if she decides to kind of challenge the back 2, it honestly might get the forward 2 in startup, etc. So that's why this range is kind of tricky. It's the same with down 4. Just because down 4, what's kind of secretly nasty about it, ooh, it almost chipped out, is that it's so active.
Yeah, oh, nice jump in. Yeah, it's starting to look like Turkey almost does not know how to contest this. Ooh. And if Tweedy catches on to the fact that Turkey doesn't know how to operate in this matchup or can't figure it out fast enough, he can start solidifying some big wins, and he already has a lead.
Nice flawless block by Turkey. Unnecessary, but I respect it.
Yeah, it's less chip, and we see the variation name. He does intend on gaming, so ideally, if he can do it, he's going to try.
Ooh, I like that. Turkey. When you see Kotal Khan wave dash into forward 2 range and do nothing, that's them playing some full screen footsies, trying to get you to flinch.
All right, let's see. Nice back throw here. Just continuing to jump, keep that threat there. And then, of course, Frost with a very solid anti-air herself in her down 3. Don't know if we'll get to see much of it tonight. It might help contest those jump 1s from Turkey, but Turkey hasn't even had a lot of opportunities to throw those out.
And Turkey thought, no way in hell that thing's gonna reach me, and it damn sure did. Good positioning for Tweedy now.
Oh. And then just the throw. See, this is where the pressure starts up. Don't forget, Tweedy is not afraid to start grabbing some shoulders.
Ooh,
I'm actually upset that in clip.
Almost pizza time right there, and that is all that Turkey really needs to start a comeback. Breakaway, gonna keep it guaranteed. I think that he was gonna need more of a sequence from this, of at least making him come off the breakaway, put him back in the corner, and then hope for one more into the fatal blow. I don't know about using it this early, but I mean, he needs to. He is on life alert to go down.
There's a problem now. Look at the clock.
Oh, it's pizza time.
Oh, you got it. Oh, he should have just sunlight. No, there's no way. There's actually no way. Yeah, there's nothing he can do now.
Can you put the camera on? Oh, no.
I don't know what you say.
So,
I legitimately just don't know what you say.
If you guys are asking why what occurred just occurred, he was sitting there. He's like, I just got to worry about, was it the forward 2 at this range? The massive lunge that Frost has. It's a high, so I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna crouch. And then he did the auger lunge. Tweedy's just a better player.
I mean, I don't think I have a lot of evidence to argue with you right now.
He's just a better player.
We're looking at a 3-1 lead, Frost versus Kotal. I mean, if anybody in chat can verify to us what you think this matchup is for Frost, if you even happen to know, and I'll say ahead of time, 50% of you, in the least, this is me being generous, will be lying. You have no idea what you're talking about. But the other half of you that actually know, let us know.
And here we go, 3-1.
Oh my!
Took away the cap. I don't even know, Kevin. I'm watching tech that I don't even know exists.
I can do nothing but take it in.
Yeah,
why we all haven't become Frost players at this point. You know, it's really on us. We could be doing this. We could be getting away with this. Nobody knows how to fight her. I would sit with a lot of my friends on the theory that she was really only put into the game to beat Jade. I know that's definitely a matchup that she dominates in, but watching this, she might be Kotal.
Tweedy, look at him, how he covers the range in front of him. Like you mentioned earlier, always having something there that Kotal Khan's going to be outsped on, or go into something that's already active. It's a huge knockdown for Turkey. He's in wave dash, command grab range, and he wave dash into nothing, and that's going to be guaranteed.
Oh, no. It had to have just not come out. No part of me believes that he wouldn't have gone for it.
Had to have, but given a gift from the Elder Gods. And the down one cat works, and it's been working for him all night.
Oh my, that 100% success rate on that move. He should just be using it the whole time. I didn't know it was unblockable. I've learned some things today.
What is happening? It's like it's like watching a raw shoulder charge from Spawn have 100% hit rate, and you're like, why?
I was saying that Relic Lore is one of the best special moves in the game. I've changed my mind. It's definitely Auger Lunge now.
Ooh. Tweedy ate a lot of damage, but now he just gave himself Fatal Blow.
I mean, let's see how much he can do with it. Turkey's been a little more successful in this match, and I mean, he's only going to need so much time to figure out what he's supposed to be doing, which I think is the biggest problem, is him just trying to figure out, oh, there's the KB. Don't forget she has that.
Oh my goodness. Hers is one of the least scaling as well from the OG cast.
Hey, that's it. I'm picking up Frost. I've decided.
It's time.
It's time. It's going to be a rough first week and then an amazing 7 months.
And the comeback secured by Tweedy. Turkey can find no momentum against this frozen sorceress. Oh,
so
no.
That was a very brave Sunlight. Very brave. And the down two just to get him out of the corner.
Look at that 200 damaged cat. Got a little bit of a sunburn there at the end.
Oh, perfect answer. And it seems like Turkey's starting to figure out some of these exchanges. It's really just coming down to once Tweedy ends his turn, how does he get in without getting clipped? That's his problem. Oh my God.
I've never seen a cat shut down so hard before.
Oh, that's punish? Yeah, he has to take that.
And that is really hard to do, that combo. I can't even do that combo.
I never tried. I just take the back to two. Oh, I like the attempt to backdash cat though. Oh, and now Tweedy returns a shimmy himself.
No!
He has to. Oh, he's getting shimmied. Remember, Tweedy will throw you. You have to remember. Oh.
And I don't even know if it was his turn. It was just back to two. And then lunge. Catching movement backward. Potentially a button from Turkey right there. He's just sliding, grooving his way to a 4-1 lead. He's a game away.
I mean, why wave dash when you could snowboard? Let's just keep it simple.
Looking like Frozone out here.
Yeah, I mean, listen, got a little bit of that, Elsa energy.
Oh, yeah.
And definitely making it feel like it's Disney time with these magical exchanges that Tweedy just keeps managing to pull off. And look, again, Turkey, they're getting shimmied again because, as we've mentioned before, Tweedy does a great job of implementing the threat of the throw. So when it comes down to final game scenarios, you really have no idea what he's going for.
Defending champ back to the wall. Thank you to everyone that has watched up to this point, that has always supported the Kolosseum. I can't believe our prize pool in the middle of week 2 is already at $327 on the season.
Yes, listen, three big totem stacks in there.
Thank you.
We go down to what could be the final match here.
I definitely owe them a couple of shots next week. I just forgot tonight.
Well, if you're gonna stack up next week, I wish you luck. I've seen people try to do that I owe you a couple of shots games before, and it gets a little crazy.
Not the smartest thing to do in live entertainment, ladies and gentlemen. This could be a sweet side switch. And Turkey knows not to break away. The headbutt of death is going to come. That is Frost's armor break.
And that actually a pretty solid one for her too. If you know the spots to throw it in, it can have a similar utility to something like Relic Lore. Like you can get basically your combo off of it anyway and not have to be concerned about it, or just get your increased scaling. Of course, if you can call out the exact moment, you can get bigger reads off of it, but you don't really have to take the chance if you don't want to. Oh, that hurt me too much to comment on. To be fair, Turkey has landed so many jumping kicks. It's about time he got hit with one, but
he's been abusing it too, as Turkey.
I mean, he might as well. As you said before, that boy Kotal has got a big boot.
Oh yeah, that's an Oshtek size 17 coming at you.
Oh, he definitely gets clipped for his trouble there, and now here's the corner damage. Forced to break away.
But that's why you say that it's so good, is because look how much damage she gets before you even can.
Yeah.
Oh, he's trying to wake up command grab. He tried to do the dirty. Oh no, he's paying the price for this.
This is into the. He didn't even have to. He gave up the corner for that for the sauce. At this point, yeah, Tweedy just
$3.99. That's ridiculous, Tweedy. You are just styling on us here with this Frost. And this is one of his favorite characters to play. Tweedy just doing his thing as he always has here at the Kolosseum. He's a hit away, and guess what? He doesn't give a fuck. He fucking loves pizza. It's one of his favorite things. He said, "Give me more." Because guess what? With the earnings I'm gonna get from beating your ass, I'm gonna buy some more. You son of a bitch.
Oh, I don't know if Tweedy's streaming right now. I forgot to go ahead and check, but he's already been discussing whatever his order is gonna be before he even Because like, if I take this and that 327, I can definitely get 2 quesadillas from Taco Bell. I can get my foot. He's gone over that order 40 times. But congratulations to Tweedy. And a great job to Turkey as well. He definitely needed these points. He didn't get on the board the first week. And so he'll be on the board now, I have to presume, with the amount of points he's earned today. But